Did you know that Hogwarts had secret locations called the Cursed Vaults? Because until just a few days ago, I had no clue. I think the devs sprinkled in little hints of these being in Hogwarts Legacy and they hid them in plain sight. In this video, let's discuss the Hogwarts Cursed Vaults and how they may tie into the story of Hogwarts Legacy. So with that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. With the increase in speculation that Merlin is going to play a large role in the story for Hogwarts Legacy, you can't talk about the Wizarding World version of him without talking about the Cursed Vaults. So what are these vaults and why are they cursed? During Merlin's life, he dedicated time to finding the 5 hidden rooms in the Hogwarts castle. Actually, 4 of them were in the castle, and one called the Buried Vault was located elsewhere, but we will get to that. These vaults were said to hold gold, treasures, dark magic, and maybe even ancient powerful magic. Does that sound familiar? Although the origin of the 5 vaults are unknown or forgotten, many say that the vaults were created before the school was even founded to protect the world from dangerous magic or magical items that certain witches or wizards wanted to take advantage of and use for evil. To give you the Cliff Notes versions of the story of the vaults, a Hogwarts student named Jacob became obsessed with finding these vaults during his time at Hogwarts between 1974 and 1980. After some trouble, he was expelled from school. He continued looking for these vaults after he was expelled from school, found a few of them, was trapped in a portrait in the Buried Vault, and wasn't set free until his siblings found him there and freed him. The 5 vaults were named the Vault of Ice, Vault of Fear, Forest Vault, Buried Vault, and Sunken Vault. The Vault of Ice was located on the 5th floor at the end of the vanished staircase. The door was covered in ice, and a few students used a fire-making spell to get in, fight an ice knight, and found a broken wand and book inside. An ice knight, you say? That also sounds familiar to what we've seen for Hogwarts Legacy. The Vault of Fear was hidden behind a bookcase in the restricted section of the library. To open the vault, you have to touch the broken wand that was found in the Vault of Ice. 3 boggarts guarded the map of the Forbidden Forest and the broken arrow that could be found inside. The Forest Vault was located in a hidden grove in the Forbidden Forest. The vault was defended by an acromantula that would feed on sleepwalking students. To enter the vault, you had to touch the broken arrow inside the Vault of Fear. Inside the vault was a portrait of a dragon and a small sweater. The Buried Vault, the only vault that isn't located at Hogwarts, and it's said to be guarded by a dragon, the Hungarian Horntail. This is where Jacob was trapped in a portrait until his siblings set him free. Inside the vault, they just found the portrait that Jacob was trapped in. The Sunken Vault is located inside the mouth of a giant squid statue. Unfortunately, the entrance was covered by fallen rubble, which made it hard to locate. The vault would make anyone that entered relive their worst memory on a constant loop. It is unknown what is inside the vault because it has never been opened. These vaults are awesome, but how is this related to Hogwarts Legacy? The story of the Cursed Vaults is not one that very many people know about, as its first appearance is in the mobile game Hogwarts Mystery. Now, I don't believe that Hogwarts Legacy will be a one-to-one recreation of the story told in Hogwarts Mystery, but if Merlin truly plays as big of a role as many of us think he will, it's hard for me to say that looking for these vaults won't be in the game. We see here at the 4-minute and 30-second mark of the Hogwarts Legacy state of play, your character is walking into a room with what looks like a statue of Merlin over a small stand. Could this be a vault? Maybe. Directly after that scene, we see your character walking up to a knight in a cave-like environment. There isn't necessarily ice around, but it does draw similarities to the Vault of Ice that we discussed earlier. It's getting guarded by a knight, and there's what looks like icicles dropping from the ceiling. We also see these same knights at the 7-minute and 8-second mark in what is seemingly the same area as before. At about the 14-minute mark of that same trailer, we see your character walking through water to get to a door with an M logo on the top and a flame symbol directly in the middle. Something to note here is that the water or mist could be melting ice, as you need to use a fire-making spell to get into this Vault of Ice. Throughout the remainder of this trailer and all other Hogwarts Legacy content, we see spiders and what looks like a dragon, albeit not a Hungarian Horntail, guarding some structures. These all draw similarities to what we talked about with the Cursed Vaults. Like I said, I don't necessarily think that they will try to tell the exact story, but the M on the door could stand for Merlin, and these hidden chambers could possibly be secrets that he left for people to find after not being able to find the Cursed Vaults himself. What do you think? Will we see the Cursed Vaults in Hogwarts Legacy, or will these chambers be something totally different? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy my content, please like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to help me reach my next goal of 750 subscribers. Stay connected with me outside of YouTube and follow me on Twitter @nightly_nerd. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.